dog, and now is Zomba just another notch on his belt? We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. I'm excited to see Zap play. Once again, I've seen Zap like compete for like quite a bit, especially like on Wi-Fi. It only gets better and better. Definitely one of the best Bowser Juniors to be doing it right now. However, consider this factoid. What region is this, my friend?
This is Tri-State area.
This is Tri-State. And you know what PA unfortunately has too many of? Bowser Juniors.
Yeah, they got
if
like
anybody
3.
knows this matchup, it is Zombino himself.
Yes, but you could have said that for Jackal as well, who spends a lot of time going to Bears and going attending many of the same events that players like Yoda Cage are at, and they were tricked up by Zap's different style of play. A lot of the time, Zap, it looks like they, or rather, a lot of the PA Bowser Juniors, they play a lot of neutral, and they play like trying to abuse the character's movement and projectiles to cover a lot of space. It feels like Zap is almost taking after Zomba in a way where they just try to kill you at a lot of random spots, and that is so threatening in some very, very pristine ways.
Okay, gets a couple of forwarders there. That's some big damage. Gonna be setting up a juggle. Gets another back here. Zomba actually gonna be missing the touch. I don't exactly know why. But you know what? Sometimes it just happens in the heat of battle. Excellent tech chase with the laser. That was the jump call out. Gets the drag down into goal in up smash, I guess. That was a really funny scramble, but Zap came out on top. He was able to get that stock off. Now the question is, what's gonna happen this next stock?
Zomba not able to get the dash attack out of that down tilt as Zap is not interested in spending alt anytime full screen. He doesn't want to deal with gyro. He doesn't want to deal with lasers. But when you're up close and personal, especially on ledge like that, you do have to deal with arm rotor. Man, the sweetest specials.
Zomba must be a suburban man in his 30s with a receding hairline, because that was some fishing and that was some baiting. He jumped in, baited like an option from Zap, and then did an immediate side B. That was so funny. I've never seen Zomba do that, but he got that kill, he got that KO, and now Zomba needs a way to be able to land here, but you gotta be so careful of Bowser Jr.'s aerials, man. They're menacing.
Very true, especially when he ejects from the cart, but Zomba is just utilizing the burner as well as Rob's deceptively strong airspeed to force Zap into overextensions all throughout this game. It's like, yeah, traverse full stage. I'll just go high and jump above you. Land with my insanely safe neutral air that you're not ready to parry because you put yourself out of position.
Yep.
Very solid stuff in the corner there from Zap, though. A forward smash, a jab, and forward throw can all be very, very powerful options for Zap in the corner. Called out Zomba's option, but can Zomba wrap up this game before the flow starts to be felt by Zap? Starting to put together a very, very close game one here.
Okay, gets that side B. That's big damage. Side B into the upper. Phenomenal stuff. Oh, somebody committed. But wow, actually going to be living that good DI.
Insanely good DI, because there was no cart to protect him either. The cart can reduce some knockback you take, but not if you're not in it. Well, at 130 though, just playing very, very evasive, throwing out that neutral air. Good thing the tech in though wasn't able to get the combo out of the eject. And at 135, he's looking for that Zombair.
He's looking for it. He wants it. Now the question is, can you actually close? This is something about Zap. I don't want to jinx it, but his survivability. Okay.
Ooh, that was tight at the end of that, though.
I was so close to saying that Zap's survivability not the best. Zomba's so clutch, able to get those stocks. I feel like Zap, though, as a player, every time I've seen him, he does live until 160, 180. He usually does such a good job of avoiding like a lot of like kill situations, a lot of win conditions. But at the end, you go through one full high recovery, and then you just end up getting. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's almost a similar, like, despite it being slightly different and the timing is different, Zomba's doing a good job of respecting a lot of that aggressive space coming out of the corner and coming off of ledge. Whether it be with the eject into hammer swing or just a straight up grab ledge, double jump forward air, double jump back air, etc. All of that can be covered by Zomba taking the same position and punishing on whiff.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Damage. Oh, hello. That was almost your stock. That's what I'm saying, Dara. Like, Zap tries to kill you, but so does Zomba. This is a prep for a back air, prep for a down air, missing both.
Oh, That was terrifying. I thought Zomba was about to get hit with the funny Bowser Jr. thing. He's not getting hit by any funny Bowser Jr. things quite yet. But look at that situation. Beautiful. If you air dodge, it's okay. I'm going to get a dash grab and I'm going to kill you. Sometimes, maybe it's better to eat the hit of the drag down into the up tilt itself. But Zomba just has that on lock. He was so ready to cover the next option. That was beautiful.
Yeah, you were saying something about Zap and his survivability. Like, he may have lived to 160 a couple times on PS2, but that was a kill. That was a stock lost at 110, and then a stock taken at 110. So it evens out.
Okay, tries to go through the gyro into the back here. Love the idea.
All right, couple forward. Oh, triple forward air, looking for the fourth and just swatting away. It's so good. That frame 6 instant clapping forward air, just stuffing around a lot of that airspace. Gotta be careful with your air dodges, though. Well timed on that one. Zomba just doing a good job of just avoiding and prepping, saving his air dodges for a lot of the dangerous situations that Zap had set up and was successful on in his previous sets on stream.
Good delay.
Oh, wow, twice now. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know about the DI that time around.
Yeah.
Not totally optimal. But okay, Zap getting hit with a couple gyros. I thought Zomba was about to have the setup, but then the platforms actually interrupted him. But still, look at all of this damage. Couple gyro tosses, just taking advantage of Bowser Jr. being so heavy and no immediate defensive options in that moment. Zomba's damage output is insane.
And Zomba's resource game is equally as insane, maintaining that same gyro for almost 30 seconds, covering so much space and taking advantage of Zap when they had seen that their resources were being lost very quickly. Wow, like that was just a statement of a game. It's like, yeah, I know you got close and you might be feeling the momentum. Let me just nip that in the bud real quick. Go to game 3.
Yeah. So, game number 3. I feel like here's the thing. With the nature of the kind of player that Zap is, very, they structure the, like, 50-50s in a way that is very, like, high risk, high reward.
Right.
With a lot of, like, really early up Bs, especially, like, off stage. This is not the kind of aggression that I feel like we see often from other Bowser Jr.'s. Now we see Zap thinking, is it going to be the Luigi or is it going to be the Bowser Jr.? It seems like Zap wants to go to the Luigi. This is who he plays most alongside Bowser Jr. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah. That'd mean there's technically 2 Luigis in top 8 here, but let's see if this one can come in the clutch for Zap. A lot of jump-ins at the start of this game for Zap, though, and you can see the reward. Why? Rising fair into falling there can combo in, or can set up for a grab if your opponent's not ready for it. But
I like the idea. That was like almost like a shield drop, red dropping down from the platform, immediate neutral air dodge. But Luigi not going to be able to live that. Zomba cleaning up that stock with a side B and getting an up tilt, air dodges. And, oh, I don't think that down tilt was safe on hit, or Zomba did something after, because I don't know why Zap was able to mash out an up tilt.
Jump is used. Zomba chooses to respect it and set up a position where to use in between gyro and the Rob himself. So good about Zomba managing how much reward he can get on hit. Instead of looking for the kill always, as much as Zomba does tend to do that, he plays the position so well and plays with Rob's set play tools around Luigi, whose very linear game plan is risk and reward. That down throw up, down B, though, will close out the stock and keep this game approximately even.
So you see Zomba now playing anti-grab. He's jumping and baiting at mid-range. He's waiting for Zap to try and come in with a dash grab, and then he was just able to jump, falling aerial, and then get that stock off. So really good stuff. And wow, 34%. Really good stuff. So solid. Zomba's making it so difficult for Zap.
Yeah, and Zomba's making sure that they almost always, when up close like that, they land on the platform or they land out of grab range. Just playing around that plunger so well. That air dodge. Yeah, they had to up throw the gyro. They didn't want to up throw the gyro to contest and not get hit by the down air, or try for the immediate up B and pray Zomba mistimes it. Either way, that's a rock and a hard place if I've ever seen one, as Zomba closes out that game with yet another 2-stock.
So, biggest thing is, like, I just want everybody to take away, look at the spaces that, like, Zomba was, like, picking to, like, use his jumps. Look at his movement. I think he just kind of, like, opened up this matchup in a lot of ways and exploited what Luigi is not really good at. Luigi, approach option-wise, a little bit difficult. The biggest thing is, like, he tries to sort of cheese out, like, some situations using plunger. Zomba was just always like, hey, mid-range, little tiny bit further back, I'm Rob, I have a little bit more movement tools. I have projectiles as well. He just sort of waits for Zap to go for like a break grounded option, then he's just able to jump falling forward, jump falling neutral, and Zomba was just never in a position for Luigi to air him. That's one of Luigi's biggest counter plays. It's like, okay, if I think you're jumping a lot, I'm going to try to dash up air. Luigi's not fast. He's not getting from A to B quick at all. So Zomba playing outside of that range, he's just like, dude, I'm outside of the threat bubble. You're inside of mine. This is my game plan. You're not hitting me with your rising up air. You're not hitting me with your rising back air. None of that. It just seemed like Zap could not initiate, could not get close enough to Zomba to do Luigi things.